What is knowledge? According to Cambridge Dictionary, knowledge is defined as the understanding of or information about a subject that you get by experience or study, either known by one person or by people generally. Knowledge is the collective work and effort of thousands of people throughout history. These efforts are the rudimentary capstones of any kind of scientific advancement that we have nowadays. But we cannot really understand the effects of knowledge in our present or future without appreciating its crucial history. So, let's have a glimpse on the history of knowledge. Let's have a journey in our time machine and delve into the past. The first thing ever discovered in history was fire in 6000 BC. The first flying experiment in history was recorded in 559 AD by the Chinese Emperor Wang Mang. The first chemical reaction recorded in history in 300 AD by the Egyptian alchemist Zosimus of Panopolis. The first telescope in history was recorded in 1608 by the German-Dutch Lensmark Hans Lippershey. The first mathematician in history was Pythagoras, who lived between 570 to 495 BC. The first rocket ever launched in history was in Italy in 400 BC. Without these steps, we wouldn't have reached this era of the technological advancement and the scientific progress. Among many others, these people were the ones who transferred the flame of knowledge from one generation to the other. These are the ones whom on their shoulders the pillars of knowledge had been built. During the 21st century, the scientific triumphs had been really fascinating. Imagine if you told Galileo that we landed on the moon or sent a robot to Mars, he would never believe you. If you met Isaac Newton one day and you told him that we used his laws to send satellites and rockets to explore the universe, I believe he would laugh at you. Even if you told Edwin Hubble that we had sent a telescope named after him, only 37 years after his death, I don't think he would take you seriously. The only reason for this huge leap in science is the exponential expansion of knowledge. If you wanted to imagine how fast knowledge can expand, just think of the first aircraft ever made. The Wright brothers invented their first aircraft in 1903. You would be surprised to know that NASA's astronauts landed on the moon in 1969, only 66 years after Wright brothers' aircraft. This huge leap in science is the direct impact of the expansion of knowledge. So, what is your stand? The answer is so simple. Do not stop learning. The secret key of any great civilization was knowledge. We are so very lucky to be living in this era. Learning is the easiest activity a person can do. There are millions of free resources that you can get. There are hundreds of free courses offered by reputable universities. You simply cannot stop learning. This is the challenge. This is what keeps humanity striving for bigger and better. The novelist Frank Baum once said, "No thief, however skillful, can rob one of knowledge." And that's why knowledge is the best and safest treasure to acquire. This is the era of knowledge, so be brave and step into it. Shady Elkassas.